welcome back. And our New Year's Eve special continues. When the countdown concludes tonight, what you want to have in your hand is a glass of champagne.
That's right.
Here to help us make this selection for tonight, we have Amalia Quiroz, who is the manager of the Beverage Division at Karl H. Menzies. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy New Year's in advance.
New Year.
Yes, yes. Happy New
Bubbly
Year's.
a new year.
Yes,
Yes.
very much.
And so you are going to guide us through the complicated world of champagne and sparkling wine, right?
Yes,
Okay,
that's
good.
correct. So we're going to talk a little bit about what we have at Karl H. Menzies and about the product itself when it comes to champagne versus a Prosecco versus a sparkling wine in general.
Okay.
So unlike wines, it can be very complex, but I'll simplify it for Belize.
Okay.
So when we talk about champagne, champagne comes from the east of Paris, which is France.
Okay.
So it's from a small region called Champagne. So if it does not make there and comes from Champagne, it cannot be called champagne. And you'll see the label on the bottle.
Okay.
So what we have today
So which one is that?
is the
These
Charles
are
Elner.
champagnes,
Yes. So today we have the Charles Elner, and this is from Champagne, France.
Okay.
So it's can call champagne.
Yeah.
So the difference with champagne versus sparkling wine, champagne, the way it's processed, it's a specific way it's made. Unlike sparkling wine, where it's done in a different method, champagne is done in an oak barrel. It's actually aged.
Oh.
So sparkling wine are not aged. So those are some of the difference. Champagne now, it's a more expensive product, and it will tell you why, because it's one of the world's finest sparkling wine you'll ever taste.
And it's limited.
Yes. So, and we'll get an opportunity to taste Charles Elner.
Oh.
We're going to have champagne for breakfast.
Yes. So when it comes to champagne as well,
I wanted to ask a question though. So, okay, so the clear distinction is champagne is from grapes in Champagne, France, right? Anywhere else, the grapes come from anywhere else, even if they're aged in any way, it's not champagne.
Correct.
In terms of the difference in taste, what's the biggest difference that we're looking at for a champagne or a sparkling wine?
So all of them carry bubbles.
Okay.
So all of them have tiny little bubbles, and that's what makes it special about tasting a sparkling wine versus any champagne.
Okay.
Now with this Charles Elner, the composition in the grapes, of course, are different. So with Charles Elner, it's 50% Chardonnay and 50% Pinot Noir.
Okay.
So we'll have a mixture of red and white grapes. Now, with the rosé specifically, and that's what we're going to taste today, and rosé, of course, has been trending around the world.
Yeah, that's a 2010 trend.
Yeah.
Yes,
Rosé,
rosé.
yeah.
So, and it perfectly fits our temperature, our climate, because we're in tropical, and the heat, you want something refreshing, you want cool, you want a lot of flavors, a lot of aromas.
And you know what it is? A lot of people have a sweet palate, so they're like sweet, and wine is just really, really dry for people. So rosé can be such a good balance between that flavor and...
And again, it's where it's made and the grapes they use. So when it comes to...
Where's rosé made? Pardon my ignorance.
No, rosé, it can be made anywhere in the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
So unlike this Charles Elner, the entire line is from Champagne, France. We do have another rosé. This is from California, and it's from the Ménage à Trois line.
Okay.
So it can be made
And that one
different.
is dry.
Yes.
Okay.
So and it's funny you mentioned sweet, because our Belizean community loves sweet.
I know.
So we do have a
Moscato.
It is Moscato. I was gonna tell you,
Moscato.
like, that's why I was playing up the sweet.
So we're excited about this new line, and it's the Mioneto. And we do have a Moscato Sparkling.
Ooh.
So
Wow.
this is for you.
This is
And
your
this
champagne
is a must
bottle,
try.
your New Year's bottle.
Yes. So when you want if you want something sweet, then definitely it's a Moscato Sparkling to go. Now, one of the things about sparkling is that you have to drink it at the right temperature. It's very, very important. And the temperature would be between 40 degrees to 48 degrees Fahrenheit. That's really cool for us.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why you have to be very careful. Otherwise, the bubble won't taste the same. So it's very important it's at the right temperature.
Okay.
That's key. Now, when it comes to the Mioneto line, this is actually our top seller in the wine cellar when it comes to the Mioneto brut,
Okay.
the Prosecco.
The Prosecco.
Yes. So the Prosecco comes from a different grape called the Glera grape, and it's from Italy. So this pairs well with Italian food or Asian food, like when we're talking about pasta, pizza. It's a perfect pairing for that.
Yeah.
Versatile with the sparkling wine and champagne. It's really versatile and it goes with almost any food. So
Okay.
that's one of the amazing things when you're thinking about maybe you don't know what to pair well with a white or red wine. Then you can go with a sparkling wine.
Okay.
And it fits any occasion.
So
But
you shouldn't just go for what you like.
yes, you go for what you like. But
Because-
let's say you want to play it safe. Let's say you
Yeah.
have guests over and you're having a small gathering and you don't really know if they like red, if they like white. You get a combination, but then you could always have a sparkling because there's so much thing you can do with a sparkling. You can do mimosas, you can do sparkling as a cocktail, you can have it by itself, and you can have it with food. For example, with the champagne, you can have it with appetizer. It goes best with appetizer.
Yeah.
Popcorn. Oh my God. Champagne and popcorn.
And the Prosecco pairs well with either one, with appetizer or fresh food like seafood.
Okay.
Seafood, like when we're talking fresh oyster. So it pairs very well with that.
Ooh. Okay, so we have the cupcake here too?
Yes, so the different Prosecco we have in store right now is the Mioneto line. That would be the Brut. We're talking a Moscato, and then we have a Rosé as well.
Okay.
And we also have a cupcake Prosecco, which is famously known.
Yeah,
What's
everybody
that-
likes
why
that
is it
cupcake.
called cupcake?
It's the brand.
It's the name of
It's
the brand, right?
Yes.
So you
Okay.
get to say you have a bottle of cupcake.
Okay.
How often do you say
And
that?
they do have cupcake wine. So
Yeah,
this
they
is the
do,
Prosecco.
yeah.
Okay.
And Prosecco as well is a sparkling wine.
Okay. So, what do we have over
So-
this side?
So now we spoke about champagne.
Prosecco.
Yes, and the finest of it. So let's say you want to make a statement. Let's say you want to give a gift.
Okay.
This is the perfect gift to give. It's a statement by itself.
You mean reunity is not a gift?
If you want to give something worth a statement,
I say go for it. Do it.
I will always remember the commercial. I think it was for Reunity where the maker says, "The finer the bubbles, the finer the wine."
You were a child then, right?
Yeah.
We're not gonna ask that kid.
So now to my left, we would have the rest of the sparkling we have.
Okay.
And one of the famously known sparkling is our Luc Belair,
Yes.
which is endorsed by many different rap artists.
Yeah.
And we're talking DJ Khaled, Rick Ross.
Yeah.
So these are very popular in the US and worldwide. So it is a good sparkling,
Yeah.
and it's from Italy.
Nice. I know this is very well known, and you have the rosé, right?
So yes, then we will move over to the section. So let's say you want an inexpensive sparkling wine. We do have that. So we start at the Santa Carolina. It's from Chile.
Okay.
And the good thing about Santa Carolina, they have an extremely large selection, from wines to sparkling. And the sparkling, what you could expect in terms of taste, it's very flavorful. It has a lot of green apples. When we're talking about a little zesty with lemon. So that's what you should expect from Santa Carolina. It has a lot of aromas, a lot of flavors.
Okay.
I like.
All right. So let's see if you're really gonna like.
And one of the good things about what we're celebrating to bring in New Year's is that we're offering 25% on our entire selection. 25%
Sparkling
on
wine,
any
champagne.
sparkling and champagne.
Any.
So to give you an idea, the Santa Carolina starts at $30. So that's not something you can pay for a sparkling wine.
Wow.
Yeah.
So take advantage. This offer ends today at noon.
Wow.
So we
and the
have
champagnes?
all.
Everything
Yes.
is okay.
And the good thing about the Charles Elner, we have it in the 375 milliliter. And we also have it, yes. So let's say you want just a couple drink,
Yeah.
then the 375 will work for you. And we also have it in the 750 milliliter. So, for example, the 375
Yeah,
goes.
this one.
Yeah, it goes for $42.
Nice.
And the 375, the one that we're gonna sample, is at 88, and that's with the discounted price.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, all right. Well, let's get into proper champagne etiquette with opening the bottle. Do you remember how to do this, William?
I think so.
Go for it.
Okay.
It's only a New Year's tradition.
Yeah. This is the hardest part for me.
But you can talk him through some tips, right? So somebody
it's
gets
just
about, maybe
Yes.
it's a big night, it's a celebration night, they want to be...
It's always to remove the foil that
At the top, yes.
yeah,
Yes.
that's a big foil. All right, there I found it.
Yeah. All right.
All right, I remember this.
Yes.
And you're supposed to turn it away from lights or everything else or people.
Anything that it may break.
Yeah.
Yes, you can always support it on your body or on the table, the bottom of it.
While on the TV, they shake it first. That's
Oh.
actually not what you want.
no.
You just wasted all your money.
No, don't waste a Charles Elner or any champagne.
And now
It's worth
you
drinking.
twist until we hear it.
There you go.
See? And let me see if I could serve. I need it.
All right, and how do we serve it?
So if you're serving a guest,
Yeah.
you want to turn the label towards your guest so that
they
they
can
see.
see.
Yes, so
All
you
right,
present it.
I'll do it like you. My guess is on TV because you are.
Uh-huh.
I'll have the taste though. So.
And then you tilt it and pour it.
Okay.
So make sure your label always face your guest.
Is that enough?
Yes. For us, yes. For your
8
guests.
in the morning, yes.
All right, let me do the same. See?
So this is the rosé.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh. And it looks so pretty. And you actually want the long, tall glasses, right? That makes a difference?
Yes, so a champagne or any sparkling wine should serve in
That stem.
a flute, in
Yeah.
a champagne flute. Why you need the bubbles to sort of open.
Look at the bubbles.
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you.
2. All right, so we're looking at the bubbles. There that is. And here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To 2020.
Yes. So do you taste the...
It's like all mini explosions in your mouth.
Yes, and that's
love
how
it.
it's supposed to taste.
Yeah. I like champagne. I actually...
I'm not going to talk. I'm just in a moment.
You're enjoying all the fireworks on your tongue?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's advisable for you to, and we have it already cold in the cellar because today is New Year's and you don't have time to really, exactly, to chill it. You could stop in the wine cellar. We already have some on ice for you. So you can just stop in, pick it up, and it's good to go.
Do you need to come with your ice bucket to keep it cool?
All right, so
Ice box is fine.
So from price ranging from $30 up to
$88.
$88, you can get your bottle of champagne. Actually, there's this little one too, if you want to
For
get the
42,
actual
yes.
champagne.
And that would give you like what, 2 glasses?
It can give you up to 3, yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, you know, there's no reason you really shouldn't make it a celebration. Start off the new decade, the new
Be
year.
good to yourself.
Right.
Yes, yes.
Anything else you'd like to share with us? How to get rid of a champagne hangover? I don't know.
No, that's one of the
Drink
good
more
things about
champagne.
champagne.
The alcohol content is a little bit higher.
No. The Charles
see.
Elner, they have different alcohol content. Unlike the Charles Elner, let's see,
12%.
versus, yeah, this is standard with wine.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
can't blame the champagne. It's just how many glasses you had.
And then versus like the Menage is at 11%. So
Okay.
it varies between 11 to 12.
12.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Well, cheers, everybody,
Cheers.
to 2020.
Cheers.
Amalia,
And
thank you
yes.
for coming in. We do appreciate it. And Happy New Year to you and your entire team as well.
Yes, I want to encourage everybody to come in. We open up to 12 noon today. So come in, take advantage of the sale, and get ready for later.
That's right.
All right.
Cheers. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll be telling you about the big party at Radisson. So please, stay tuned.